You can choose to do either one clip, 15 minutes straight, or you can do 2 clips that are 7.5 minutes. So I chose to do the 2 clips because you're going to see I did them with different lessons and I showed different things. Like my first video, I showed direct instruction. I showed me teaching the students. In my second video, I showed the cooperative learning. I showed the kids working together. Then I also showed them working independently, but I was coming around and I was writing my notes as assisting students. So that's my best suggestion, is do the 2 videos. Show different strategies that you're using in the classroom. So you always want to activate their prior knowledge too. That's really important before starting. And that's something I wanted to show in my video, that I was activating prior knowledge. You always want to keep reinforcing your kids, giving them that positive reinforcement during your video, because again, you're going to talk about that in the commentary. At 2 minutes, I said, "Great job, I like how you." You always want to say to your student, "Great job, I like how you blank." Always kind of elaborate on it. Don't just say, "Good job."
Did you connect two fragments, or they are uploaded one after another? Did you connect them? 2 fragments.
I think she uploaded them separately.
Yeah, I did that. You have to upload the 2 videos separately.
That's what
Another thing is really important. You cannot edit your videos in any way, shape, or form. So.
But you can add subtitles.
Yes,
if
you can add
some
subtitles. If you can't hear your kids speaking, you can put at the bottom what they were saying. That's really important. But you don't want to ever take a video and then add it, because they're going to see that disconnect. You don't want to edit anything. You can take for example, in my second one, it was at the end of my segment. So you can cut the video, or if it's in the middle, you can cut it to the point you want it at. You just can't edit it. You can't cut and add. You can't say, "Oh, I didn't like how I sounded in 2 minutes. Let me cut it out and put another clip added." They're gonna figure it out. So this is just an example of going into the lesson. I used the smartboard, showed the map. And then I obviously invited students to come up to the board. Now this was important too, because you're not going to see it at the end of my video because it got cut off. But this student makes a mistake. She doesn't circle what I was asking for, but you're going to see different ways I try to redirect her in a positive way. I didn't get frustrated. I didn't get mad at her. I kind of said, let's think of other ways we can fix this. And then I asked her to call on another student. and then obviously the student comes up, he does get the right answer. Even though you don't see that in my video, I said in my commentary, I said, you know, even though this was cut off, I did give this student positive reinforcement after he did get the correct answer. I said, good job, Anthony, etc. So that's video 1, and this was video 2. So this just basically showed the students working together. And you can see, like, I'm helping them. I have my clipboard. It's visible. It's in my hand. You'll see I start taking notes. See? Note taking. You always want to give your kids, especially with the younger ones, a countdown. You know, we have 10 minutes left, 5 minutes, just so they're not screaming at you when you're like, time's up. I got a lot of that. So.
Now, what is the last card you write in? Jet? Last. Excellent. So, everyone listen carefully. Listen to the type. When you are done writing your last sentence and you're signing your name, you're going to flip your postcard over and see how it's blank. Postcards usually have pictures on them, so I want you to draw a picture of what happened in the story, showing the characters and the moral or the lesson you learned from the story to show that by God, what you got. If you can't make a full sentence,
So this was the students kind of working by themselves. I showed a little bit of everything. I showed me talking, I showed the students talking together, and then I showed them doing it independently on their own. And that's really about it. And that's it. That's what the video consists of. It is a little nerve-wracking when you're doing it for the first time, but after a while you'll forget the camera's there. So.
And how did creating your portfolio in social studies class help you be prepared?
Yes, so actually I think we can Google my live binder. If you just Google my link, I think it comes up. So this was my live binder that I created in Dr. Smirnova's class. As you can see, the unit plan, your overall, everything is set up here for you, just like it's set up in EdTPA. So when I went to TaskStream and I had to upload things, it was just like uploading it on the live binders. As you can see, like I have, here you go, this is what you're going to be focusing on. You literally do every task that you're going to do in EdTPA besides task 4, because you're not doing math. So this was the planning. This was part A. You have to give like the background, like how many number of students you have and stuff. You'll fill out the form though for that. Again, this linked it to my lessons. You don't want to do a link though in TaskStream. Just want to always do everything in a Word document or PDF. They will not accept any links. They had a lot of problems with that, I heard, so just keep that in mind. Again, your assessments. This is what I did.
So you were aware of these tasks before you started
see,
student
look at
teaching.
the commentary. Because Dr. Smirnova made us answer the questions, just like there's the commentary, she made us answer commentary questions as if we were doing EdTPA. So I had a really good overview of what I was getting myself into. Even though like the questions did change a little bit from last year to this year, I mean, they're still the same concept, so you will be prepared doing your live binder and your unit, because it will prepare you for not only EdTPA, but just student teaching and teaching in general. It's really good practice. and I liked in Dr. Smirnova's class the videotaping, because that prepared me for the big videotaping. It's always good to keep, like, get that practice. Keep recording yourself. It takes practice. I'm comfortable in front of a camera, but I went in there and I was so nervous. So no matter how comfortable you are, just, always practice. Practice makes perfect.